What is going on, people from the tube? Welcome back to another Pancho Things. Finally, I'm back. Tons of things have happened, guys. Starters, I messed up my back, and I've been out of commission for about a month now. Just now that I'm getting back to normal, messed up my sciatica pretty to the point that yeah, it got me out of commission. Couldn't go fishing, couldn't do anything. Like, it was terrible to walk. If you have never have a sciatica pain, I gotta tell you, that's something else. That's a pain that I haven't felt ever. So it's brutal. So today we're gonna be doing something that been needing to do in order to do 3 mega videos that I needed to get done, but unfortunately something was missing. My car, the new Highlander 2017, did not have a hitch. So finally, the hitch came in today. We're gonna install it. I gotta do the wiring and I gotta install it. It's a different process here. It takes some time because I gotta do all the wiring. The wiring this time is different because this thing has like backup camera, so it needs to have a module. It's a whole deal. It is been boiling hot, so that's also another thing that has kept it from doing a lot, is because it's been ridiculously hot. Not only here in Texas, but like everywhere pretty much. It's been boiling hot. We're sitting at 96, 97 right now, so, but the humidity level is just super high. So here we go. So I got everything from the same company, Cord. These guys are really well known. This is the wiring harness. It's kind of weird because it has a actual module. I don't know if you can see it here. It has a module to help with all the sensors and the backup camera that this car has. So it's not just as simple as just running the wire straight from the brake light. There we go, that's the trailer hitch. So what I need to do now is undo the battery and then get into the back of the car and start putting the things apart so I can run the wire. So the first thing that we need to move is this guy. I'm working with one hand, guys. And we're gonna get this cover thingy out of here. The next step is going to be to remove this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these plastic rivets. So we're going to do those next. Right, with all of that removed, I'm going to remove this plastic cover out of here. Peel this back a little bit. I need to get this out of here as well. Okay, the next step is going to be to remove this plastic cover out of here. Then I need to remove this 10mm nut so I can remove this whole plastic cover over here. So here we go. So I gotta remove this door here to be able to move everything out of one point, so all of it. So there we go. This is how this looks right now. We'll remove all of that, so we're good. Right, with that out, towards the door, towards the outside, there's gonna be 10-pin plug, 4-pin plug. Okay. Got fuses and zip ties. Get that for installation later. Here's the harness. Oh, there's more fuses in here. Plug cover. So this is how that looks like. This is the wiring harness. So we're gonna plug 4-pin plug here, right there. On the 10-pin, we're going to plug this big harness here. There it is. Perfect. So far we got, this is going to be my main plug, right? Here we got the module. This module needs to be grounded, and it comes with a self-tapping bolt, so we're gonna do that. Here it goes. Then on our fuse holder here, we're gonna place our 10 amp fuser that is provided. Perfect. Here's where the module is. On the driver's side, there's this little format here. So we need to make a cut in here, a little cut, so I can pass the wiring through there. So let's see if I can film this. The angle is really awkward. Get this guy out, and then we need to make a cut. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so right now what I'm gonna do is that we need to zip tie everything to make everything organized. So now we're going reverse and put everything back. Alright, so now I got the cables done, the wiring harness is done. Now I gotta go under and do the hitch. Now the hitch is gonna be a little bit of an issue there because I'm just by myself. So I'm gonna have to use a jack stand to hold one side and then the other side. Now to do that, I'll show you guys. This whole thing needs to come off. Alright, so this is the part that I needed to remove on the passenger side. So that comes off. I have to trim this based to the specifications, so I'm gonna have to get the Dremel and trim this in order to reinstall it. Also here I had to take these two bolts and a cover under the back side here. That where the brackets are gonna be mounted, but that what it had was a towing bracket. It's like this. So the towing bracket had to come off, logically, because we won't need it. Now I'm gonna do the cutting first. There is a here to avoid the exhaust from burning plastic here. There's this piece. I gotta trim this to be able to fit the hitch. So I gotta grab my Dremel and show you how I'm gonna do that. So it's actually 2 inches from here. Perfect. So on the co-pilot side, or the right side of the car, this mount is right next to the exhaust. This needs to come off because that and this bolt is where the last bolt of the hitch is gonna sit. So I'll show you. So there it goes. It's right there. The exhaust is right there. So that needs to come off. And that is that little plate. So now we're gonna try to install this. But I'm still gonna have to cut another part with the Dremel to install it. So I'm gonna put the jack stand on here. Help me a little bit stabilize this. And here we go. Give you guys an idea. So I'm gonna try to measure this thing. Alright, so in order to change this, it has to be 4 inches. I need to trim this because I want to reuse this part, so I need to trim this 4 inches by 3, which is this square right here. And then here I gotta go around this line, around this little tab right here, and onto the first knuckle here, so right here. So we're gonna start dremeling. The light is not gonna be great, but let's see, we can adjust some of this. Alright, so right now I got the hitch hold with my body, and I'm trying to do the securing the bolts first. I'm trying to secure a second one. It's kind of crazy because they will go in only in one angle, and if you're not there, it will not grab it. Alright, I got the second one. Woo! Holy monkeys. Alright, so I'm gonna go to the other side, guys, and then secure the first couple of bolts, and then, oof, that thing pinched me pretty good. Got a hole in my arm.
Lord have mercy.
So Kristen is helping me out filming here because
It's a tight spot.
it's a tight spot, and I'm literally, if this hitch falls on me, it's gonna fall right on my privates,
And I'd rather not that happen.
and the light disappeared already. So oh yeah. There he goes. All of those. This is the part that we cut. You can see. Let's see if I can. The reason why we cut that is because it wouldn't fit under there. So we cut that. Cut over there. Solid. So put in there, and the screws are, the bolts are under it. And here's the cable. So I haven't bought the plate due to the fact that I don't know how much wire I do have for the boat trailer. So once I get that, I'm gonna affix that plate into the hitch. And once that is done, it's done. I'm gonna show you tomorrow how everything is looking with the ball and everything. I gotta clean the ball, I gotta spray it and everything, get it all nice and dandy. But we got a trailer hitch. Yeah, buddy. As I said, I'm gonna finish this tomorrow with daylight and everything assembled so you guys can see. Alrighty, so we are back. It's next day. Finally, the heat went down a little bit. It's the end of the day, so I'm gonna show you a couple of things that I couldn't show you yesterday because of the light. So the first thing that I'm gonna show you is once you install all the wiring, you need to put a fuse. The car comes already with the towing wiring harness fuse spot already in the fuse box. So I'm gonna show you where that goes. It's this guy right here. So 1, 2, the third hole. This hole is empty. If the car didn't come with the factory towing wiring harness on this line here. Once again, this is for Toyota Highlander 2017. I don't know with other models it will be a different spot, but that's where it goes. So if you don't put that there, your wiring harness will not have electricity. So that's the hitch. I have the cable for right now fixed here because I need to know exactly where I'm gonna mount the plate for the cable and wiring harness when I fully test it and extend all the cabling. I don't want to rewire the boat just yet. So this is the part that we cut. Solid, doesn't move. Underneath here is all the bolts. So if for any reason you need to get this down, you can just take this plate back down adjust your bolts or take your bolts out. So that's there. The passenger side is going to be right on top of your muffler. So total 6 bolts. So right now what I'm gonna do is clean the towing ball that was completely oxidated and the mechanism inside of the locking pin of the trailer. So I'll show you. So right here, the locking plate that locks within the ball, as you can see, it's all rusted out. So I'm gonna clean all of that and the ball. I already did the ball yesterday, and this is the ball, how the ball looks after the graphite. So here is how rusted the thing is. That's how the ball was as well. So I'm gonna clean this with a wire brush and spray it and get it all nice and neat. Logically, I'm not gonna spray the bolt. It's just there. Well, it's been like about 5 minutes. This is done. Let's test how easy it's gonna be to put it on now. See if this works. In theory, it shouldn't be a big deal now to put this on. I always had to struggle a little bit putting this. Let's get it on. So in theory, it should not be good. Let's see. Nice. Oof, that's nice. Very easy. So here in the future I'm gonna rewire the whole trailer and repaint the whole thing. But for now, we need to get some content going, so we need to get this on the road. Alright, so I'm gonna wait until it gets darker and I'm gonna show you guys what's going on with the lights and the wiring harness. Alright, let's check here. I don't light on top of me, but you cannot see. There, we're gonna do the blinkers. Blinker, and the brakes just fine. Alright, there you have it. Everything is installed now. Wiring harness is working properly. The hitch is installed. We took the rust out of the ball and the mechanism of the trailer. Great. Took forever to get this done, but with my problems on the back and then I got cold, I'm still kind of sick, but this weekend we're heading the water. I'm back. I'm glad to be back. I'm glad that my back is healing, feeling better, and we're gonna have a great time. I apologize for being MIA for a while, but I didn't have energy or nothing much to show besides that I was crippled for a month or a month and a half. There you have it. So thank you to everybody that has subscribed, the new subscribers. I might be doing here a new giveaway here before duck hunting season start. I'm coming out with a product. If you haven't seen yet, look at this. I have bow ties for male dogs. They're on the website, panchothings.com. I'm going to be coming with another product that we're going to talk about it later, at a later time, but we're going to be doing a 6-month review on the Hankai, the 18 horsepower Hankai. We're going to be doing a review, plus we're going to go fishing here this weekend, so hopefully everything goes well. I'm not going to go anywhere farther because I need to test. This is going to be the first time I'm going to be pulling the trailer with the boat with this new car, so I gotta see how everything goes. So thank you so very much for watching. Like, share, subscribe, click the notification bell so you can be notified every time that I upload a new video, and I will see you in the next one. Pancho out.